Good afternoon, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this really nice car. This is a 2016 Hyundai i40, but this is a business edition with a winter pack, and it's also an automatic DCT 7-speed. That's some mouthful, isn't it? Basically, it's a really nice car actually, nice spec. We are Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. If you want any information on the car, 086 843 1945. That's 086 843 1945. Call, text, WhatsApp. Brian's my name. We are a garage in operation for almost 70 years, family run business. So if you're going to buy a nice car like this, you know that basically there's going to be an after sale service, and we're in the habit of picking out nice cars to sell on to people. So this one is a nice steel grey. I think it looks really well in that colour. First notable features on the outside of the car. Okay, condition wise is quite nice. So the wing and the two doors and the quarter panel all in good order throughout. These wheels are a diamond cut wheel. So what I mean is, see the way it's a nice shiny effect. Now they're standard on most, well, a lot of i40s anyway. They have that kind of shiny finish, and they're a 17-inch wheel. So sometimes you will see cars that will come over in a business edition as well. But if they're the manual gearbox, if they've come over from the UK, they have the slightly smaller 16-inch alloy wheel. After that then, around to the front of the car, there is parking sensors as standard on the front of the car. There is nice daytime running lamps in through here, and they're complemented by these nice fog lights. So actually at the front of the car then, you have daytime running lights up here and front fog lights, which are all LED, and it looks really smart on the car overall, I think. The grille, as you can see, is the big cascading grille that makes the i40s really distinctive looking at the front and very stylish. Behind this bonnet there is a really good engine, 1.7, but it's a 141 horsepower engine. So and that goes with your 7-speed DCT setup. And actually one thing I find about the 141s, actually they're slightly easier on fuel, believe it or not. A lot of i40s 1.7 with 115 horsepower, but this one, as we were saying, 1.7 again, but 141 horsepower. So it's quite a nice engine, I find, with the power level that's in it. You're not putting your foot down as much, but that DCT, those automatic gearboxes are actually getting more efficient than manuals these days, and years ago I never would have said that. Just in terms of condition, quarter panel, door, all nice condition up as far as the wing here as well. But yeah, years ago I never would have said that. Automatics were technically harder, but now the way things are gone, and remember you got 7 forward gears. So when you have 7 forward gears, she is cruising on a motorway at a lower engine revolution than its manual equivalent. And to be fair, these dual clutch even transmissions are more intuitive and actually more efficient than a human being is overall. So they really are getting really good that way. After that, and it's really nice to drive. The DCT, it's got a real crisp, real fast gear change overall, so it's very satisfying. And what's nice about it as well, it's got paddles, and they're not these paddles where you press it and it takes a while. It actually, when you press it, it changes gear, so it is quite nice. I'm just going to open up the boot. i40s have a massive boot, and I really like the boot lids on them because it looks like there's a spoiler on the rear that's built in, but it actually is standard, but it's such a nice shape. After that then you have LEDs along through here, which are late 2015 onwards, they got nice LEDs. Chrome strip actually is standard, but it looks really well, and then it complements and makes the rear of the car look nice and symmetrical with the 2 pipes on the rear. After that then, the car, as we were saying, has a really big boot, because i40 boots are absolutely gigantic. Like, that's really big. Look at all that space. And then after that, spare wheel is standard, which doesn't sound like much, but lots and lots of cars don't have spare wheels anymore. Business edition comes with privacy glass on the rear, as you see, and then there's the nice chrome surround all the way around the windows, front and rear, and then the door handles also have a nice chrome trim, which complements the diamond cut style alloy wheel quite nicely, I think. Different materials in terms of plastics and brushed aluminiums and stuff on the inside along through here. Condition is good. Chai lock back here, electrics for windows in through here. The rear of the car actually is really nice condition, Those seats, 3-point safety belts, 3 head restraints. You'll almost, but not quite, you won't really. I was going to say you'd almost squeeze through, you won't, this area here. You will get 2 child seats perfectly across the back, or 3 adults perfectly across the back, but 3 child seats in a row, not possible, unfortunately. Massive legroom. That seat is the way I'd sit in the car. If I sit in this car, look at this, like, so much room. Like, it's such a big car, and they're great value for money, these i40s, I think, for what you pay for what you get. Real good value for money. As you're saying, a car like this actually will have a warranty, because it's 2016, it'll have a warranty until 2021, which is serious going. Electrics for windows, folding mirrors in through there, and actually all those doors have steel bars for side impact protection, And even actually Hyundai use high tensile steel overall, so when they make their cars they probably use some of the strongest grade steel possible, because they actually make their own steel, which is an advantage they have over other manufacturers. So I suppose they have the benefit of producing the steel, making it high tensile, and they can do that at a fraction of the price that the other manufacturers can. So anyway, it means for you're getting a very strong rigid car. Electric seats, forward, back, up, down, so very, very adjustable, and then lumbar for lower back, so tall people I find get into these cars very easily and very comfortable. Just before I do, the driver's seat and the passenger seat and the floors, all very nice condition throughout. And then when we sit in the car, this is what we see in front of us. So the first thing down here is an armrest in the centre with some storage. We have automatic park brake with brake hold, and then we can turn on and off our front and rear sensors. And because we have the sensors, we also get a nice big reverse camera with dynamic guides to help us along. After that then, this is your 7 forward gear gearbox, and up and down through a sequential motion, or like I was saying to you then, you can down the gears or up the gears using the paddle on the steering wheel. USB is standard, seat heaters on my side, seat heaters on the passenger side, and also a drive mode, which basically can allow us to go into a sport mode or not. If you see down at the bottom there, it's eco or it's sport. Camera's not brilliant for zoom. And the other thing is it's got a heated steering wheel actually, so let's face it, we'll have a great summer, but remember the winter is coming and it's really not nice in Ireland. After that then, this closes down, looks kind of stylish in a piano black kind of finish. Radio, as you saw, then will have radio functionality, but it's all touch and swipe, so it's gone nice. And how would you say, see this touch and swipe, very, very nice. Home screen in through here. Sorry, so it's gone very phone-like, so your navigation could be one screen or half a screen, or if your menus in through here, it's got Android Auto and all that kind of stuff as well, so you can take functionality from your phone. So quite easy and nice to use. It looks really nice, and the dashboard's lovely on these at night, all blue all over the place. It looks really, really cool. Heating controls in through here, and after that then climate can be managed up through there as well, fine. Light controls, wiper controls, automated lights in through here with front and rear fog lamps, and then your usual controls here after that for brightness of the dash. While we're back on safety, passenger, driver, curtain airbags for both sides of the car, and then sides of the seat have airbags as well, so a very, very safe car overall. After that then, I have my usual stuff in here, like cruise control, so I can set and maintain speed, trip information, average speed, fuel efficiency, and all that kind of stuff. Voice activated Bluetooth from over there with lots and lots of commands, and then after that volume controls in through here, electrochromatic rear mirror so it darkens itself when someone drives up behind you, usual light controls and things like that over there as well. Wipers are also automated as well as the lights. But as I was saying, these cars, they're easy on road tax, they're easy on fuel, genuinely, they are actually easy on fuel. They're very, very good on fuel. It's actually one of the most aerodynamic body shapes. I think actually it has a lower drag coefficient than a Toyota Prius, believe it or not. So the way the air goes over the car is actually more efficient than the Prius, which was originally designed. And I'm not saying that, I just remember it is actually a statistic at the time when the car came out. So really good looking car. We can do trade-ins, we can do finance, and no matter where you are in the country, please do not hesitate to give me a shout, and I'd be very happy to go through anything with you before you make the journey up to look at the car. Or if you're local, please do drop in and just ask for Brian when you come into the garage. Dublin Road, Kildare town, about 30 minutes south of Dublin, just about 3 minutes from Kildare Village Shopping Outlet. 086 843 1945 if you want directions, information finance, information on trade-ins, or just general information on this car, or if there's something else that you're after, please do not hesitate to give me a shout. Thank you for taking time to watch.